All right, guys, how's it going? So, are you enjoying the international break? All those international games, whatever they are. England Defence League or something, National Defence League, European, UEFA Nations League, is it? No idea. Got zero interest in it. Couldn't care less, to be honest with you. You go through the summer transfer window, don't you? The ups and downs. You know what I mean? More downs than ups. And but the window slams shut. You have like transfer deadline day with everything and that. We did the 17.5 hour long stream on here, live stream that day. Didn't expect out, did we? But we still had a good laugh, and we got over the line, and the window closed. It's like, right, okay, let's get on with the real football now. Let's see what this new manager can do. He's an head coach. We know what he fucking is. We don't need you telling us, right? And we get on with it, right? We start off well, lovely jubbly, beat them lot at Old Trafford, right? And then we stop for this shite. Boring. I am yet to see one person come on any of my live streams or on the members website or that interacts with me on here in the comment section or on social media, anywhere that's told me I'm really enjoying the international football. I love it when it comes around. No, I ain't seen that ever. I don't know if it's just because we're Liverpool or whether other fans think the same or not. I have no idea. But God, it's boring. Anyway, so like what have we had to discuss today? Well, I updated the Cop Talk podcast today. So that I got that out. I was happy about that. It was interesting that we came up with a debate in the podcast today from an email that I received regarding could Liverpool Football Club be up for sale, and that was a good debate actually. And I also discussed the contents of that email. Well, actually put the full email on actually, and gave my thoughts as well on a thread on the VIP members website. So if you are on there, just go and have a look. It's in the executive lounge. Go and have a look. Go and have a nosy. See what you think about that. Like I said, when it comes to like some people have been saying that could the club be up for sale and that they were saying that over the summer. With the way that FSG, if you like, didn't spend anything. And was selling, and some people were like, "Oh, maybe they're prepared." You know what I mean? Like the people start to think things, maybe wishful thinking on their part. But also just the new structure, the way things have been put in place. FSG looking for a new club, and what was the other thing as well? Oh, the Dynasty Equity. Do you remember when Dynasty Equity bought in? I remember saying at the time how strange it was. Do you remember the vice president of FSG is a senior advisor to Dynasty Equity, and if he's advising that firm to invest in us, right, he's obviously got the inside track of what's going on, right? So he's obviously told them, they've invested, so they know they're going to get a return somewhere, right? This is the kind of stuff that we were discussing today. And listen, if you're bored, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Dynasty Equity and click on the About Us page. And I think it's the second or third row down on the left side. You'll see that mush. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, we've been talking about that today. So if you are a member, VIP member, please go and have a look in the executive lounge on there. Something for you to ponder during this quiet period. There was questions on the live streams today about contracts. The contract status of the three players, and obviously there's been a lot of speculation about them. But I think what you've been subjected to at the moment is just a lot of people just clutching at straws, like journalists now telling us the obvious that Mo Salah, is up for staying. Do you know what I mean? Like after that interview, they didn't say it before the interview, they only said it after the interview. And then obviously you got the Twitter the Twitter numpties that are making claims that are just a bit obvious, like Liverpool now discussing a potential, contract with. Do you know what I mean? Like, what was one I saw the other day? Well, it's actually on some poxy website. Contract negotiations to open soon. No shit. It's September. They can sign you fucking deals on the 1st of January. So yeah, soon, really. Woo, God, you're in the loop. So yeah, people are being subjected to all that at the moment. And every time someone came to the live stream today and asked me a question about that, the first thing I said was, "Did you read it on X?" And they all went, "Yeah." So yeah, let's leave it. Okay, so there's that. Now, you may be aware of some rumours to do with Trent Alexander-Arnold apparently turning down a deal offered by Liverpool. This originates from Sport, which is a Catalan publication, obviously very pro-Barca. And I've read the article, and it's what this article is basically, when a player doesn't sign a new contract, they've gone a long time without signing a contract. They've just decided upon themselves to say that, he's yet to sign a new deal, having turned down various offers, that kind of thing. There's absolutely nothing to back that up whatsoever. If Trent Alexander-Arnold had turned down a proper contract offer from Liverpool or anything, because he was like, nah, I'm going to leave, trust me, you'd know about it, because Joyce would be out there straight away telling you, maybe even Ornstein. So don't pay any attention to what them fuckers are saying either. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest with you, I said this on this evening stream. I think that the longer the Trent one goes on, the more concerning it is to me. I've been saying that since earlier in the year. I think that with Virgil and Mo, I expect that they will extend. I do. The Trent one, I think he will possibly extend as well. But it's just a little, I'm not as confident with that one. And I've always thought that if he hasn't signed one by late October or something like that, early November, you're going to then start seeing these reports coming in from Spain to do with Real Madrid and that. But I actually think you're going to see something this month. I think you're going to see some claims made about Trent Alexander-Arnold this month, which is way ahead of when I initially felt. And I just think that you might see that this month. Do you know what I mean? So be prepared. Now, you might see the clique of journalists, the LFC clique of journalists, keep saying he's admired by Real Madrid. Melissa Reddy said it the other week, he's admired by Real Madrid, right? There hasn't been a single report in Spain suggesting that Real Madrid are interested in Trent Alexander-Arnold. Maybe he's more interested in them than they are him. However, as I've maintained all along, my opinion is that if a player of his caliber, comes up available on a free, then they suddenly will be interested. And so the longer it goes on, then yeah, they start making noises. Do you know what I mean? But if you've got the impression that Real Madrid have been sniffing around him for ages, I don't think that's true. I really don't. So I think that's lazy journalism on the British side. Do you know what I mean? Because there ain't nothing in Spain about that. So and they'd be all over it. But I think it's going to come. I think you're going to start to see it. And I'll explain more about that maybe tomorrow. I'm too tired now. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see that. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Barcelona linked with him as well. Honestly. Now, before you tell me that Barcelona have got no money and they can't do this and do that, I know exactly the situation with Barcelona and what was going on, with the night deal and La Liga and all of that. So that doesn't bother me. But it was just interesting that a Catalan media outlet decided to bring up his name and say that he's turned down Liverpool. So that could be something as well. So, I just give you my opinions. You form your own opinions and make your own decisions. But I won't be surprised if you see something later this month. And I'll do a video tomorrow and I'll explain why that is. That's about it, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Now what else to talk about, really, guys? So I'm off to bed. What else have I got to tell you? Right, tomorrow morning, providing it's not busy in the morning, I don't think it will be, I'm going to take my laptop to the cafe in the morning and I think I'm going to send some out on the newsletter. We'll see. So if you read the video description, you'll see a link that says something like coptalk.beehive.com or something, but Beehive is spelled different. Beehive without an E, I can't remember. That's the newsletter. That's my mailing list that I send out to people. Just opinions, no advertising or any shit like that. I don't try and sell you anything. It's just whatever I'm thinking, really. All right, so look out for that tomorrow morning. I'll try and get that done tomorrow. Because now the window's closed, I can do different things again, you know what I mean? So we'll do that. And we'll regroup in the morning, all being well, all right? We'll have a little natter with the morning briefing. John Henry's yacht, the Elysian, if you've got X, Elysian yacht, the username. I believe that's in Germany at the shipbuilders. So I think he's cleared off. I can't see him hanging around while whatever's happening there. So I'm sure some of you aren't bothered about that, but we keep an eye on the yacht and John Henry's whereabouts, only because if he turns up in a country and a few days later FSG linked with buying a football club in that country, we can say, well, we know the fucker was over there, or his peoples. Do you know what I mean? So we do that for that. That's it. Tomorrow we'll be doing streams at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK time. If you want to come along for a natter, I'd love it if you would. Yes, it's a bit boring at the moment, but there's still things that we can discuss. And then, of course, Friday, I am going to England on Friday for a while. It's my 50th on Friday, so I'm going over there for a bit. But I'll still be doing everything as normal, okay? So we'll still be here as normal. Well, not at the weekend, I won't. But yeah, next week. All right, guys, that's it. I'm a bit tired. I'm very bored. I just want the real football to come back, really. So, right, I'll leave you to it. I'm off to sleep now. All right. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Be good. Now, if you appreciate this video, please thumbs up the video. If you've got a comment, please leave a comment. But just make it a nice one, will you? Don't be a nasty pasty. When I wake up in the morning, I just want to see some nice comments, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, yeah, coffee's all right. Going to the cafe in the morning, you know, go do the newsletter. Hit the super thanks button. Or if you want to use another method to support me, just read the video description. Get on my socials, get on the newsletter, get in the chat room, and whatnot. All right, guys, I'm off to sleep now. That's it. Oh, yeah, I like wearing my red and white cap for bed and that, you know what I'm saying? Right, where's my drink? Oh, it's over. Oh, fuck, it's on the other side of the room, I think. All right, good night. See you morning. Well, I hope so.